Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode. Gift Since 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by me. The Queen is back at it again. I am on a roll here, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. You guys know how I do things by now. So Ciara is on the new magazine, the new issue of the 31st issue of the cover of Alt magazine. I have read intercepts of the magazine issue. Ciara is point blank an icon and a legend. And like I say, it's been a journey being her fan. I'm so happy for her. I'm so thrilled to see her doing well in her life and in her music career, her fashion career, being a businesswoman and really being a representation of just like following your dreams and not giving up. I'm sorry guys. I'm like tongue-tied twisted. But I love promoting Ciara on my channel because like I said, I've been a Ciara fan since back in like I would say elementary school going into middle school. And like I said, I have to be honest, being a Ciara fan has been like everything. I have supported Ciara. I have all her albums, of course. Yes, I'm bragging about it because I'm a real Ciara fan. Shout out to C Squad, the rest of the C Squad, the Ride or Die Ciara fans. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know our girl has always been doing her thing. Ciara is Ciara. There will never be another Ciara, period. Because when it comes to Ciara, it's like, longevity and what she has done in her music career, and her brand, and just overall everything of who she is as, a person and as a human being. And I've always have loved, just supporting Ciara, and I've got to see Ciara in concert 3 times. I'm just keeping it 100, y'all. Whether people like it or not, Ciara will always be like that artist that the blueprint of like the singing and dancing and the people that came before her, and she really deserves her flowers and praise, and she really deserves everything in the world. And like I said, when it comes to her impact, she's still relevant in today's music, and I like that. As a Ciara fan, like I said, I'm just brushing off the negativity, I'm brushing off the haters, because like I said, she still got haters, but whatever. Hey, she's still living her life, she's doing her thing, and I feel like even, seeing her blossom as a woman, and, now she's in her, early 30s, pretty much, she has really, really blossomed and really transitioned into, like, her own artist. She is the perfect example of a phoenix rising from the ashes, because she even has said it like there were a lot of milestones in her career. She has had setbacks, she has had challenges in her career, but she has always stayed, afloat, and she always pushed through. And listen, people can say what they want to say about Ciara, because I already know when it comes to Ciara's haters and people that shade Ciara, it's like, it's whatever at this point, because it's late, it's tired, and even seeing her do well. And like I said, you may not like someone, but to knock them down and to tear them down and be mad at their success, you're pretty pathetic if you ask me. And especially, like, I love seeing, like, women of color that look like me, black women that, they are resilient, they are empowering, they're very creative, and they are very, like, daredevils, and, they really put in a lot of work to really create their own, like, legacy, their artistry, and they love what they do. And even with Ciara's case, I know this for a fact that Ciara has been putting in the work for years, and I know that, like I said, there's been times where, like I said, she had her ups and downs, but Ciara is pretty much, has always been one of my favorite artists, period. I will never stop supporting her. I will always, be there for her as a Ciara fan, and I like that. Now, seeing her really in the status of her new life with her family, she's on the roll, and I'm so excited for new music. So she did say in this new magazine, be on the lookout for new music. And here's the thing with Ciara, because I know people, they have been, having their personal opinions of her music lately, even the last couple of years, but I feel like Ciara people have really tried to discredit her. And I have to be honest, it is true because I think that Ciara's impact still is relevant to this day. I see the influence in today's artists as well. And I think that Ciara still is able to keep up with today's music, but she's also able to set her own trends, and she's been doing that for years. And I like that Ciara's motive when it comes to making her music. She wants to make authentic music. She has done that for years. She has always reinvented herself. At the same time, it's like Ciara's artistry as an artist and aesthetic, like I said, she's from the student of Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson. You know, because really, like I said, the best of both worlds, and I keep saying that because she really embodies what it means to have that overall as a stage trailblazer, you know, as a stage performer, her stage presence, and she will inspire other artists that will come after her as well, because I believe it, period. Because really, when Ciara came out something new, fresh, had a lot of that innovation, that sass. She was so much like the girl next door, but she had more of like that like grit and more of like that really heavy, you know, feel charge of like that empowerment and just being authentic. And even throughout the years of her career, it's like Ciara has always breathed into herself. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not here to, you know, like I said, I just feel like as a Ciara fan, you know, I gotta let people know, because I'm so proud of this woman and her accomplishments. I feel like, you know, for her to still be relevant in today's music, and after 15 years since her debut album Goodies that came out in 2004, and I really feel like Ciara really made a statement with her debut album, and really she started a new like movement, you know, and even developing a sound that, like I said, you know, I know that the sound that she started off with, but she was really able to catapult that into her music career. But like I said, you know, even for her, she's always really pushed through and really wanted to really stay true to her art and wanted to stay true to her, you know, artistry. That's why I feel like with Ciara, regardless of what people say about her, I don't have time to be, you know, dragging people, because it's all said and done. I mean, I've been there, you know, and I feel like, you know, been there, done that. But looking at how Ciara pretty much, like I said, reading the intercepts in the interview of the magazine, you know, she really have said it, you know, she's really blessed and thankful for all the things that she's been through, and she wants to make an impact and to continue making an impact. And she even said it after it's all said and done. Yes, Queen Ciara said it, and it did make me tear up, because I know that Ciara, as much as some people try to underestimate her, Ciara will always be that chick, period. When it comes to stage presence, when it comes to singing and dancing, Ciara will always put on a show, period. So for me to even witness this woman like 3 times in concert, and it's really crazy because, you know, I just reflect back being a fan, you know, like how I've supported her through thick and thin. And even she said she always, you know, wanted to fulfill her dreams, and she encourages other people to fulfill their dreams, uplift them, and she wants to make an impact after, like I said, it's all said and done, you know. So really it's like, you know, she really is a gem of music. And I think, like I said, some people who don't see her as that, that's fine, that's their opinions, but I feel like when it comes to artists like that real talent, Ciara came from the era of real talent, period. She came from the era of like, you had to have your A game, you had to bring your A game, and you had to do what you had to do. You had to be like on point. And which is really sad in today's music artists, because I feel like some of the artists now, you know, I try to give artists a chance, but even the ones that really have it, they have that like authentic, like they have something that they can, you know, offer in music. And with Ciara's case, she has always been like, you know, her true authentic self. And as Ciara fans, we had to allow her to grow, we had to allow her to evolve, we had to allow her to really find her niche in her music. And I feel like even reading this, you know, some of the interviews and the intercepts on the article, it took me back down memory lane, meaning Riverton style, because I was like, you know, this is somebody that I've supported since day one. I've been a real fan. I've been a real like OG fan, really. So shout out to the OG Ciara fans, period. 'Cause I know some real ones, and I followed them throughout all the years of being a Ciara fan. And shout out to the rest of the C Squad, because like I said, there's no one is better than the other being a fan. But what I'm saying is I remember like supporting this lady, always supporting her, always been there for her as a fan. And it's crazy because at the same time, Ciara really has blessed us with great music over the years. She has hit records to her name. Her catalog speaks for itself. I mean, Ciara, everybody know who Ciara is. Everybody know her songs. Her songs have reached throughout the UK, overseas, and in the US. So I feel like, Ciara has really, she is a legend. She is an icon. I mean, when it comes to her, artistry, when it comes to her being able to still, evolve and, make opportunities and get more opportunities, she has always reinvented herself. Despite what people say and despite what people think, negativity about her, but Ciara really has never been like a problematic artist to begin with anyway. But I just remember, it hits me because I remember flashbacks of me supporting her throughout all these years. And I think that even supporting her for all these years, it was like, I just love her music, and I've also loved her personality, her down-to-earth persona, that Southern Belle, the ATL, so of course, she's been representing herself as a musician and as an artist, and like I said, I think that Ciara pretty much, she says it all. So with that being said, this is my thoughts and my honest reviews of her magazine cover of Fault. Also, the inside of the magazine cover, there's a lot of beautiful pictures. They're very artsy, and I love like the colorful and the vibrant of like the different colors and just like the beautiful like the aesthetic of like her outfits and like I said, she's a model as well, so Ciara slays that as well. She slays that in that department, because she has the look, she has like that model look, and she has always had that for years. So I was looking at the magazine, the photo shoots, they're very like, blinged out, the bling bling and the really retro, really like hip hop, more of like that, swagged out, but it has more of like that, appeal and a lot like that vintage, so Ciara pretty much, like I said, she can do it all, period. So I love the cover spread, I love everything about it. It's so Ciara, it's so fun, it's so innovative, and also of course, she loves, to make the world dance and make people dance. That has been Ciara's main motive, her music, her motto, her movement to make the world dance, make people feel good with her music, and she has done that. Like I said, she's a versatile artist. She has showed a lot of progression. She has showed a lot of range. And like I said, with her music, to me, she has made really good music throughout the years, and I've always felt like, hey, as long as she keeps making good music, I will always support her. But with that being said, guys, that's my honest thoughts and opinions of Ciara, her magazine issue of the Fault magazine. This is the 31st issue. And let me know down below how you guys feel down below. And I'm so excited for new music. So Ciara, we're waiting for a new era. We're excited. Like I said, the Beauty Marks era pretty much is wrapped up. She did her tour last year. I went to see her last year, so she rocked it out. She slayed. And that's all I gotta say. So please do not be afraid to like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. Please do not be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Please do not be afraid to hit that notification button. As always, guys, stay tuned on the next episode of Give Since 92 Dragon Ball Z narrated reference. Peace. Bye bye. Your girls asking out. The Super Saiyan is out.